Hey, it's Jones Loflin. Thanks for joining me. Last week I conducted an interesting experiment. I turned on every potential notification on my smartphone. How often do you think I was interrupted by a chirp or a buzz? Every 30 minutes? Every 20 minutes? Try every 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. I shouldn't have been surprised by the results. I've noticed that individuals I'm interacting with often can't carry on a 5-minute conversation without checking some notification, or at least me hearing some notification that's coming through their phone. I think all this focus on notifications and willing to be interrupted is almost creating some type of neurosis in our day. Neurosis is defined as not seeing the world as it is, but seeing it through a different kind of lens or filter and seeing it in a more compulsive way. Notifications certainly cause us to be more compulsive as we're either responding to a notification or wondering what notification we might get next. The danger in responding to all these notifications is that we're fracturing our focus and we're not able to bring our best work to work, and certainly I think we're limiting the quality of our relationships when we can't spend extended time with someone without having our mental focus taken away by one of these notifications. If you're one of those individuals who'd like to break this neurosis, to stop this almost insane behavior of responding to every notification that comes your way, here are a few thoughts. Number one is identify what notifications are required at work. They're probably voicemail and email and probably messaging or text messaging. Certainly during the day, you've got to be available to your coworkers, your supervisor, to your boss. But what about in the evening? Do you really need all those notifications turned on in the evening? Probably not. And don't you want to have that focus time for yourself or for your family in the evenings? Consider not having those notifications turned on in the evenings, or at least putting your phone far enough away from you that you don't hear it every time it rings or it chirps. Secondly, turn off every other non-essential notification. I feel sure if your Aunt Ethel is sick that they're not going to send you a Facebook message or post something to Instagram. They're going to call you most likely. So why not give yourself the opportunity to be more focused in the present moment? Third is to use social media as a reward and not as a chore of something that every time there's a notification that you go and respond to that notification. Find some chunks of time during the day when you can interact with social media. You'll probably find that your responses will be more robust, and they'll even make more sense to those who are receiving them because you're not jumping from one thing to another. Lastly, remember the words of Jeff Olson in his fantastic book, The Slight Edge. In the book, he writes, "Casual relationships deserve casual time, not quality time." These notifications are often from individuals who we have casual relationships with. And Olson writes that we need to develop this compassionate awareness to determine who most needs and deserves our attention. I have a feeling that that's either you and the work that you're doing or the individual who's right in front of you, not that notification that's currently on your electronic device. Let's stop this neurosis of notifications and live more in the present moment. Thanks for joining me.